game, cause see the boxing voice.
Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go.
Very quick, yeah.
What's up? I'm here with Chris and Uncle Dre, as everyone would say.
That's what they say.
He is my Uncle Dre. I come to America, I come to New York, like literally knowing no one apart from Duke and Richard, and he treats me like family. That's why I call him my Uncle Dre, because he is. It's that big Uncle Dre.
What's it like training with him?
Unbelievable. Like, you just learn. You learn so much every time you come in here. You go home and you've learned something new, and that's what boxing's about. You've got to learn something new, or if you're not learning something new, you're either with the wrong trainer or you've gone as far as you can go. And I think it's quite safe to say I haven't gone as far as I can go.
No, there's a long way to go,
Yeah.
but the learning is taking place.
Yeah.
Now, what, you're obviously a very busy person. When Chris came up and you wanted to learn some boxing from you, what was your first perspective when you met Chris?
Well, he was very funny. And the first inclination was, as he came through the door, he knew of a few of the athletes I was working with anyway. So, and he did have a desire to learn. And that's the focal point, the learning point. And as he comes to the gym, he gets pushed and pushed each and every time to accept and absorb more information so he can be a better athlete.
Now a lot of fighters that come to trainers have heard stories of like they're hard-headed, they're difficult, egos. When Chris is being trained by you, is he a pretty easygoing kind of guy and takes everything?
Oh, without a doubt, he has no ego. He's not hard-headed. He just needs to learn, and that's where it's at. He's trying to, and that's the most important thing, because I've worked with people who are very difficult, and quite honestly, I'd rather work with 1,000 Chris's than one superstar who gives you a hell of a time and is just a plain headache all day long.
What would you say is the best thing that Chris does? That, you know, is his speed, is his IQ, footwork?
Well, he's developing all those things. It's coming step by step. He hasn't actually started sparring yet, so he's being taught and conditioned now to be prepared for what's coming for him. So it's going to be a moment before I could actually assess that. But you come back in maybe about 2-3 months, I'll be able to tell you that.
And then overall, going back to you, Chris, you know, just being able to work with a great trainer like this that's trained tremendous amount of champions. How does it feel is this a blessing, an honor?
Yeah, it is. Like, I wake up every day and I'm living my dream, you know, and like I'm living the dream of being able to train with Uncle Dre, with Terence, with Lenny, with all the boys in the gym. You know, that's a dream come true for me, and I'm just trying to make the best of it and take every, you know, blessing that I've been given and just become the best I can be. Tony Bellew told me years ago, just be the best you can be. Doesn't matter if you become world champion, British champion, whatever, just be the best you can be, and then you'll never have no regrets. And that's what I'm trying to do, and unfortunately I've got the right people around me who, they just want the best for me. And like Uncle Dre, Terence, they're teaching me their way, and you took kids, haven't you, from nothing?
Well, I've started many from the very beginning.
Yeah, so who better to work with, you know, as in it's stripping me down. There's lots of things that have changed, and they're making me their fighter now. So by the time I do fight, you know, we're looking at around July. There's gonna be a massive difference from anything that anyone's ever seen of me before, and that's all thanks to these guys.
How often do you get hit by Black Jesus? It's the little secret training method.
I
feel I get singled out. But I'm starting blocking it now, aren't I? Have you seen me?
No, well, you try. You try. I'll let you get away with a couple of them. But when you need to get it, you're going to get it.
What was your first impression when you got hit by the training method?
I just went, ow. I was like, that really hurt. And then I told my mum, and my mum was like, I'm going to come to Brooklyn and fuck Uncle Dre up. Excuse my language, sorry. But no, it proper hurts. But, you know, it's in good fun, isn't it? And it makes us work. And at the session we've done today, you know, that's the hardest session you'll ever do. That makes champions. That's what Danny Jacobs does. And if you need a little bit of a hit just to get you through it, then it's all good as far as I'm concerned. And
then my final last question is just, how did you guys even link up? Like, you know, did you chase him down? You know,
yeah, I chased him down the street there. Uncle Dre. Nah, it was
mutual friend.
Yeah, it was Richard. Because obviously a lot of people know I do a lot of media work and stuff. So
who was the original one that linked you guys together?
Richard Commey's manager.
Oh, okay.
So I've helped with Richard's media work now and Duke's for the past about 18 months, something like that. And I moved back to New York from I was living away. Moved back to New York and, you know, wanted to resume my boxing career. And I said, you know, like, can I go meet Richard? And originally it was just media work, and Richard was like, come and train with us, introduced me to Terence, introduced me to Uncle Dre, and we just hit it off, and I think I can make him laugh. So, you know, what you call him, he calls me your little marshmallow or something like that. You know, and it's just happened, you know, it just happened, you know, and you know, it wasn't really, I didn't go hunting out Uncle Dre, it just happened, and it's the best thing I've ever done in my life, because, you know, it's hard being away from home. You know, Duke will tell you that, Richard will tell you that, you know, being away from, you know, where you're from, even though I speak English, you know, I'm not American, I miss home a lot, and I come here and this is my social life, this is my family, and it is one big family in here, and I've got to thank this fella for it, and that's just before boxing. Just he's made me feel welcome, and you know it's great to be a part of this gym.
Well, I don't want to take too much of your time. Can I get the social media that we can follow you guys at?
Chris Glover 28 on Twitter, Instagram, Chris Glover on Facebook. Do you do social media?
Facebook, Andre Rozier.
Do you have a secret outfit later in life with the Havoc Time clothing?
Oh well, we're working on things all the time. Of course, when he beckons into the ring for his fight, he will definitely be Havoc-tized.
Oh, it will. It'll be Everton FC.
Because we are in the hurt business. Boom, we're out of here.
If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, from title, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.